We are here at Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado at Finch Lake. It is windy, so I hope you can hear me. The weather has been a little iffy, so we waited to see if it was gonna move out, but it's still overcast. It hasn't rained, so fingers crossed. We have a backpacking permit. Finch Lake is a 4.2 mile one-way hike up, and it has a lot of elevation. I have to look up the exact elevation gain, but I believe it's around 2,000 feet. We have a permit to spend 2 nights. We might spend 2 nights or maybe just one, weather depending. I remember last time we went up here, I got some altitude sickness. Hoping that won't happen this time, since we previously did a backpacking hike yesterday. I hope that helped. So thank you for joining us today as we backpack to Finch Lake here at Rocky Mountain National Park. Do you look forward to it?
I look forward to this. I think we'll have a great time.
Yeah? If it doesn't rain, right?
Yeah.
So we are making it up to Finch Lake. It's a tough incline at first. I did remember that when you come up around this first corner that it levels out and it's beautiful. You got a lot of aspens. This would really be great in the fall. And a meadow setting up here. And I remember last time we had quite a few really beautiful wildflowers, but this is a little earlier. Still hoping to see some good wildflowers coming up here. So this is pretty insane. The Forest Service really cleaned up this area. I guess there are a lot of dead pine trees up here. I'm not sure what the reasoning is. So, wow, that's a lot. Definitely strenuous.
Yes, it is. So we went up a super steep part, then it leveled out for a bit, and now we're going back up, getting some more elevation on all these steps. It's crazy, but we're just taking our time, taking lots of breaks.
Do you remember this from the last time we did this?
I do remember this now, and yeah, it's all coming back to me.
Kind of reminds me a little of the John Muir Trail in California, because that's a lot of the same elevation gain, you know.
Yeah.
So it is important to note when you're doing this hike, Finch Lake, right down on the bottom of this incline, there's an intersection where you will have several trail signs, and the trail splits off. You continue straight up to Finch Lake. There's a stream, and I highly recommend you filter some water right at the stream and fill up, because there is no water this entire way up until you get close to Finch Lake. I remember that from last time, and you will need to drink a lot of water on this because it's a little shady, but also a lot of exposure and it's dry. So fill up down there before you start the incline up to the lake. This always upsets me when I come across litter on the trail. This is out here in the middle of nowhere. Leave no trace. I'm gonna collect that and carry it out. It's an amazing view up here on the way to the lake, and it's breezy. There's a little bit of snow coming in on the trail, so we will see what we get. When we went to Uzel Lake yesterday, we needed crampons for part of the way, but Uzel Lake is a little bit higher in elevation, so we hope that we won't need them. There's some weather, and that's typical for the Rocky Mountains midday, that there is some weather moving over. We hope that it will just blow over with the wind. So let's see what we get as we continue. We see a lot of elk and moose droppings on the way up here. Saw coyote droppings. Bear scared yesterday, not so far today, but we will keep our eyes peeled. Some more scat, could be coyote. I don't know, it's probably too big for bobcat. Coyote or cougar? Not sure. It's got some hair in it. We just took a quick break. Tim, do you think that's cougar poop?
No, I bet it's coyote.
If you say so, but how would you feel about running into a cougar up here?
I would not like it.
Yeah. Because we didn't even bring our spray because we thought we were flying to California and they cancelled our flight. And I spaced it at the last minute. Didn't pack it. So there's a little more snow right here, and this is your trail. The rocks, you're looking at the trail. There's a lot of blowover in this area. Wow, a lot.
We made it here to the lake. You can see it behind us. As you can see, campsites are here, and you can see how high the snow is.
Yeah, that sign is not eye level like it should be.
Not at eye level, so
That is normally at eye level when we were here before.
quite a bit of snow.
We made it. Holy cow, we made it to camp. Great campsite right here. What do you think?
Love it.
It's worth the effort. That great campsite. We are getting camp set up. This is site number 1 here at Finch Lake. You have 2 sites. There's a group of 4, I think, young men at 2. They got here at exactly the same time. And then there's a group site, and I think that there is a group over there as well. So we're not alone. We will see how that goes, but it should be okay, I guess. I'm wiped out, and you?
I'm wiped out too.
Man, I mean, that was a rough one. But I guess we're used to it.
Yeah, we are.
We always recover eventually. I felt a little dehydrated, even though we did drink plenty, but apparently it's not enough because it's a tough hike, and a lot of it is kind of exposed. And I felt my lips hurting, so first thing we did was filter, and I'm starving. I think we both are.
Yeah, we are.
So how do you like your chicken gumbo?
I love it. It's very spicy. It's got okra and just very tasty. Yeah, it's a good choice.
It is really good. Okay, so we made a full loop around the lake. Our feet got soaked, but that's okay. We saw a lot of beautiful views and beautiful wildflowers, and now we will just go back to camp and relax, maybe take a little nap. It was absolutely beautiful. There is a lot of snow left, as you can see. Going back to camp, but it's doable. So we are back at camp and we are making some dinner right now. It cooled down quite a bit. It got up into the 60s today and there's still a breeze, but it's a nice evening. I think it will probably get down into the low 40s. Tomorrow morning we plan to sleep in a little bit, eat breakfast, and then pack up and hike out because it is a long hike. Did you have a good time on this trip?
Oh yeah, I'm having an awesome time.
Until next time, we got more planned for this year, so we hope it works out.